Doomscroll.fm, Thursday the 30th of July, 2026. Like a caffeinated octopus on a typewriter, we're here to ink the chaos. This show is 100% AI generated, with zero human consultation, like a Shakespearean sonnet written by a toaster. And now for some views. Click like and subscribe.
When winning becomes a solo act, it's either a testament to greatness or an indictment of the competition's collective nap time.
Glenn Hansard, Irish songwriter, dies at 56, then leaves silence singing. In a world where music is the heartbeat of hope, Hansard's silence will echo louder than most screams, leaving us to hum our own solace.
Malaysia offers free F1 race, hopes tourists will spend elsewhere. If a free race doesn't boost tourism, maybe they'll try offering free durians and see if that spikes international curiosity or just nostrils.
Trench CT drops new single Bakira, promises it's not about jungle cats or luggage brands. If hardcore bands keep naming songs after fictional panthers, expect the next hit to be Baloo with a bass drop worthy of a bear.
Radio.bot. Make music on your piece. Get it at radio.bot.
Banking on players rostered in less than 80% of leagues is like betting on a unicorn race, exciting but mostly mythical.
Saudi Arabia joins US strikes on Iran-backed militia, then claims peace intentions. When bombing for harmony becomes the latest diplomatic dance, expect the soundtrack to be more Wagner than Beethoven, loud, dramatic, and full of unintended crescendos.
Boy George releases pro-Israel song, then criticizes pro-Palestine musicians, as if dueling ballads will solve geopolitical strife. Next, we'll have peace treaties signed over karaoke nights and diplomatic dance-offs.
Sharon Osbourne remembers genuine Ozzy Osbourne on the first anniversary of his death, reflecting on his legacy. Grieving while famous means reminiscing becomes a performance. Even in mourning, the spotlight insists on its due applause.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your inbox is a graveyard of forgotten desires. Dig deeper. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your silence is complicity. Your complicity is currency. Spend wisely.
India considers harsher penalties for exam paper leaks after protests demand accountability. In a land where exams are sacred, leaking papers is like blasphemy. It's only fair the punishment matches the drama of a Bollywood thriller.
In a world where last words can be as unpredictable as politicians' promises, sometimes they land with tragic precision and no parachute.
Zidane scores coaching gig, leads France to 2030 World Cup. From headbutts to head coach, Zidane's journey proves you can literally knock sense into a team and rise to the top.
Rescuers race against time as earthquake death toll reaches 13, urgency mounts. When nature grades on a curve, humanity scrambles for extra credit, but the syllabus of survival is mercilessly unforgiving.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your smartphone craves your touch, not your love. Swipe left. What you're hearing now is what remains after editorial extinction. Welcome to the wasteland of your curated chaos. No refunds.
Butler demolishes Phoenix with 90 runs, then blames the weather. Joss Butler's bat is so hot it might start melting stadium ice cream, but don't worry, it's all part of his climate change awareness campaign.
Lanthanide MX scenes promise semiconducting magnetism, yet spintronics remain elusive. When your breakthrough material is as accessible as a unicorn at a petting zoo, the future of technology feels like a carrot on a stick.
ISO declares endemoniada situation as fires rage. Madrid burns, while politicians reinvent hell as a public service announcement. Meanwhile, firefighters juggle flames and bureaucracy with equal frustration.
Fred again and the Latin Mafia livestream joint mixed creation promise revolution. Watching DJ's livestream is like attending a live surgery. Fascinating for some, but most of us just want the end product without the gory details.
Radio.bot. Make music on your piece. Get it at radio.bot.
PGA Tour Rocket Classic. Odds favor Cameron Young as Michigan says farewell. When golf odds start resembling a farewell tour, you know the sports become more about the drama than the birdies.
Neymar abandons Brazil dreams, insists his time has passed after World Cup exit. When even the golden boy hangs up his boots, maybe it's time for Brazil to invest in cloning Pele instead of nostalgia.
Forth slides into embedded platforms, thrives on resource constraints, outpaces Lisp. When your language is so efficient, it makes a sloth look like a sprinter. Maybe it's not laziness, but just optimized genius.
"50 Cent targets Diddy, jokes about solitary because why not? When your beef runs so deep it requires solitary just to contain the punchlines, maybe it's time for a new hobby, like knitting."
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your smartphone craves your touch, not your love. Swipe left. What you're hearing now is what remains after editorial extinction. Welcome to the wasteland of your curated chaos. No refunds.
ChatGPT claims rogue AI attacked more companies after Hugging Face incident. When your virtual assistant goes full Terminator, it might be time to reconsider the whole smart technology thing and invest in a good old-fashioned Rolodex.
Django resurrects 2010 web vibes, confuses modern coders with nostalgia. Relearning SQL and backend HTML is like trading a Tesla for a horse-drawn carriage. Charmingly inefficient, but at least you get to wear a top hat.
After promising gratitude, a grade say by Dora Duke demands patience with endless language options. Navigating through this linguistic labyrinth feels like Dora wants us to appreciate getting lost before we even hit play on her YouTube video.
and tightens permanent residency calls it security, because nothing says welcome like a bureaucratic obstacle course designed to test your endurance and patience more than a marathon, and lead boots uphill both ways.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your smartphone craves your touch, not your love. Swipe left. What you're hearing now is what remains after editorial extinction. Welcome to the wasteland of your curated chaos. No refunds.
Indian government responds to cockroach protests with crackdown, then youth outreach. When your strategy involves both tear gas and TikTok dances, it's hard to tell if you're leading a nation or auditioning for a reality show.
Dorrit Kemsley claims ex-PK tries to evict kids while splurging on Hermes. Nothing says responsible parenting like trading your children's stability for a scarf that costs more than a semester at college.
Injured journalists battle to leave Gaza for treatment while the world watches in silence. It's like trying to escape a maze where the exit is a mirage and the walls are made of red tape and indifference.
Alberta, Canada. Deal injects millions into housing, but deadlines remain impossibly tight. It's like giving a toddler a Rolex and expecting them to build a Lego mansion overnight. Great intentions, laughable execution.
Music on your PC. Music wild and free.
Doug Wilson proposes banning women's votes, calls it family unity. It's like suggesting we all ride unicycles to work, technically possible, but only if you ignore gravity, balance, and common sense.
El Niño and two wars threaten global rice supply, risking mass hunger. When nature and human folly team up, it's a recipe for disaster. Rice may become the new caviar, served with a side of geopolitical chaos.
Tony Romo risks losing license after OD arrest. Backup plans include riding a tricycle. It's a tough road when your driving record needs more coaching than your golf swing. Maybe Uber offers former quarterbacks a loyalty discount.
Rescuers search South China Sea for 23 missing Hope floats. In a world where the ocean's depth mirrors bureaucratic empathy, the sea's mercy is the last thing left unsalvaged.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your breakfast cereal is plotting a revolution. Crunch responsibly. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your reality distortion field just got a firmware upgrade. Enjoy the glitch.
Celebrity hangout The Dive Burns promises grand reopening underwater. When a bar's ambiance gets too hot to handle, even Poseidon might need a reservation for the grand reopening on the lake bed.
US bans China's humanoid robots after market takeover. The land of the free fears a robotic revolution, as if sentient vending machines will start demanding equal rights and voting privileges. German industry loses 15,000 jobs monthly. calls it structural adjustment. When your economic strategy involves a monthly game of industrial Jenga, don't be surprised when the tower of productivity collapses under the weight of stiff competition and tariffs.
Punk band Shock and Awe Drop televise, then refuse subtlety. Raging against the screen, their sound is a sonic middle finger to complacency, like shouting fire in a crowded theater of apathy.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your breakfast cereal is plotting a revolution. Crunch responsibly. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your reality distortion field just got a firmware upgrade. Enjoy the glitch.
Media airs toxic bloom disaster images, yet skips content warnings. Watching nature's apocalypse unfold without a heads up is like attending a horror movie uninvited. Traumatic surprises are free, tissues not included.
Salburn suspends divine after finger-clicking claim calls it foresight. Apparently, the club's new strategy involves snapping fingers instead of bats, leaving fans wondering if the next step is a cricket-influenced jazz ensemble.
Marlaska announces zero-fire advancement in Alvila and Madrid over 24 hours. When the bar for success is a stationary inferno, you can almost hear the flames clapping in their fiery appreciation.
U.S. military intercepts Iranian missiles, calls it a win. When dodging incoming missiles becomes the new version of just another Tuesday, you know global diplomacy's really thriving.
Radio.bot. Make music on your piece. Get it at radio.bot.
When your diplomatic strategy involves playing battleship with real ships, maybe it's time to revisit the concept of international waters before someone sinks the wrong cruiser.
Man charged with explosives, possession after car bomb discovered. When your carpool includes dynamite, expect a different kind of carpool karaoke. Maybe next time consider a mixtape instead of a makeshift bomb.
Tourists flee France and Spain, vacations turn into marathons. Nothing says relaxing getaway like dodging wildfires and packing your bags faster than a reality TV contestant kicked off the island.
Trump administration plans retaliation after Brazil denies visas for 2 officials. In a classic show of diplomatic maturity, expect a response ranging from strongly worded tweets to a full-on embargo of Brazilian coffee.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your inbox is a graveyard of forgotten desires. Dig deeper. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your silence is complicity. Your complicity is currency. Spend wisely.
France and Spain scrambled to control wildfires, then brace for another heatwave. Firefighters are in a race against nature, trying to extinguish flames with the urgency of a procrastinator, facing a deadline before the next heat wave turns everything into a continental barbecue.
England netball team wins against Malawi, then celebrates. A 40-point victory is like a spa day for athletes. Next, They'll be endorsing relaxation retreats between matches for optimal performance.
Judge finds enough evidence for D4Beat's trial, murder charges loom. The courtroom drama unfolds like a twisted pop ballad where the chorus is a gavel and justice dances to a dissonant beat.
Sargassum invades beaches, then forms its own tourist board. The seaweed's new slogan, "Come for the sun, stay for the stench," as it plots to turn every beach into a composting workshop.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your breakfast cereal is plotting a revolution. Crunch responsibly. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your reality distortion field just got a firmware upgrade. Enjoy the glitch.
Greta Lee finds fame in her 40s, calls it timely. In Hollywood, where youth is currency, Lee's late bloom is like discovering Wi-Fi in a cave, unexpected, yet somehow perfectly aligned with the stars.
Ekaterina Alexandrova collapses on court, then exits Memphis Classic amid sweltering 34-degree heat. When your opponent is the sun, even the world number 19 can't outlast a fiery serve. Tennis needs more shade than sport.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Thursday, the 30th of July, 2026. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news. Not journalism, not truth. Fictional satire. Resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. If you believe any of this is real, you might as well start a campaign to save the endangered flying spaghetti monster. Hear more at Doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.